Seattle Music is Real Talk.
Yo, we back here on Seattle Music is Real Talk, and I got another special guest, the world famous djd'doxx, my brother and from another mother,
djd'doxx
town business. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
djd'doxx, man, tell our fans who you are for the ones who don't know you, man, and how you got started as a DJ and what inspired you.
Man, I'm djd'doxx. Born and raised Columbia, South Carolina. Moved here to the town back in '93. And went to high school in Spanaway Lake. Moved to the Rankins from Tacoma all the way up to the town up here in Seattle. Got family up here. And went from there, man, you know. Shout out to the ARS family, Guy and Furl.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Going old school with it, yeah.
Man, but
OG
you know,
original.
was out there in Tacoma when I, started dibbling and dabbling with Greg G and Jimmy Jam and a lot of some of the DJ Strawberry. And
What year is this?
this back in 94, 95, 90, around that.
Yeah.
Hitting the NCO club, working around different other clubs down there, and then started moving my way up this way. Started hitting the DV8 and the Oz Rock.
He went back to the DV8 and the Oz Rock. Oh my goodness!
Did found out that I had more family up here than what I had.
Okay.
And then from there, hooked in with the ARS family, and from there it's been Jupiter.
It's been Jupiter, huh? Tell them how you got started as a DJ and what or who inspired you to want to DJ.
Well, man, it started back home in Columbia. So my cousin, both of my cousins, they had a record label called Ill Tip Records.
Okay.
And my cousin Rob, he was the Jazzy Jeff and the Jam Master Jay for me. And then his brother Cedric was Funky Finesse. He was the LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying?
The LL.
Yeah.
But
he was the man in the town, huh?
yeah, he was one of the flyest, dopest MCs ever. Still is.
Yeah.
So, but watching them, then still young. I was one of the young kids running around the hood and with a boombox and the cardboard. I was hip hop.
Oh yeah,
So,
you was breaking and everything, huh? Whoa, what was your favorite breaking move?
Oh man, it was just pop locking for me.
Oh, you was the pop locker, huh?
Yeah.
But watching them and then hip hop. I'm a '76 baby, so I'm 3 years after hip hop. So
Okay.
we had everything. We had when coming to South Carolina, when you heard this Al Heyman production, you was gonna see LL, Ron, Fat Boys, Public Enemy, Rocksteady Crew. You get shows, you know what I'm saying? So for us, we got everything. And then, but we had the new additions, the Force MDs. We had all that. So we incorporated all of that in what we did as far as hip hop and music and everything else like that. So, but after that, man, it was the Jazzy Jeffs and the Jam Master Jays for me. And then when I got up here to Seattle, God rest his soul, my man Cupfather. You know what I'm saying?
Cupfather, rest in peace.
Shout out.
I see Cupfather and the L Brothers over at South Seattle Community College. And along with that, I was staying in Federal Way back then, and I was just up in the room. I had one technique without the pitch control. It was the pitch control little knob right there at the bottom of the turntable. I had a tape player, some CD, and I was just making CDs and doing all kinds of stuff. I used to take the mixes up to Standing on Top Barbershop. And then they got the Galore paging and all that going back. So, I mean, for me, it was the influence of hip hop and family that, made me want to be, where I'm at. And the love of music, you know what I'm saying?
Just having the love of music. I could dig that, man.
Yeah, for real.
What's your secret ingredient for creating an unforgettable dance floor experience?
Man, it's the people, but also it's the element of letting the DJ do his job.
Explain that to those who don't understand. Let the DJ do his job.
I come from that era where the era that I come from is I was watching the Jam Master Jays and the Jazzy Jeffs and the let me see. Well, Cool Herc. You had Cool Herc. You had Funk Master Flex. You had Kid Capri. But you never seen nobody come up and do the DJ like this.
Right. Yeah.
And bother him while he's doing his thing. You let the DJ do his thing. And if you're letting the DJ do his thing and he's on top of his game,
Right.
then he's going to give you everything you came for.
Okay.
But if you come into the club late or the event late, you can't expect to hear them cuts that you want to hear because you got to the jam late. Back when we was partying, we wanted to get there from the time the doors open.
Yeah, to the time it left.
It was a big deal. It's like, man, I can't wait to see djd'doxx DJ or whoever the DJ is.
So that's what it was for me. You know, when we went back home, we used to go to the skating ring. We was outside before they unlocked the door. We was in there from the time you get into the time and close. So that's what it was, and it is still for me. When I get to an event, I'm at the event maybe an hour or 2 hours before the event starts. I want to get set up. I want to get a feel for the space. I want to warm up. I want to make sure my equipment is set up how it need to be set up. I never out of my whole career ever got to the event late.
That's persistency.
Right.
That's what you call being on time, and not nigga time. You feel what I'm saying?
I can't stand that. I can't stand because when you get in there, you rush it and you're late or whatnot. You're not prepared. Well, I mean, you could be prepared. Some of us we prepare at home, but when you get there, a wire might go out.
Yeah,
you might have left a cord. Something. So it's like.
So you want to make sure that you prepared for all the glitches that could happen before you go on.
The laptop might be acting funny. You might have to do some defragment or something. You know, it ain't no telling. So you want to get there, get comfortable. It reassures the promoter and the club owner or whoever you're doing the event for that they're paying you, that you're there. That make them want to make sure they want to give you your money. You know, and then it's just all of that. And then it just builds a routine within yourself as in being a professional and handling business.
That's being a professional. I like that. That.
I've seen that before. Everything you just said, like the DJ walking in and it's a snag, and now they got to play. It's just it turns into a shit show. I didn't think nothing of it until you just said what you're saying right now. And I'm thinking back of the things that I've seen, and it's like, damn.
But that's coming from a real DJ who really takes his craft seriously.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because DJing is a craft. Anybody just can't DJ.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You can
everybody thinking that nowadays.
But you can go get a CD with some songs on it and go hit play, and just let a CD play.
Yeah.
But
mix, but
you have to get that from a real DJ who's gonna give you a real hour or two worth of music to play, because he knows or she knows what audience may want to hear.
And know when to switch it up. Like, what, I was gonna go this way, but I'm gonna go this way now.
But speaking of that, if you season, you'll be able to give them everything. Give them some old school.
Right.
Give them give them a set of West Coast. Give them a set of East Coast.
Yeah.
Give them some down south. Especially, depending on the age range of the crowd. And if they love music, you should be able to give them a little bit.
That way you please everybody in the joint.
Everybody.
Right. Yeah.
For the ladies, for the fellas.
Yeah.
You be able to do a little bit of everything. So when you get there and you write and you ready, you be able to read the crowd. If you got an older crowd coming in, you might want to hit some old school. Correct. If you got a younger crowd coming in, you might want to start a little young, and then you'll know how to engage, how you doing it. So that's what it is when you're on time.
So a DJ is always watching the whole event, the crowd, the responses, the reactions.
You watching the crowd?
Paying attention the whole time.
You watching the bar?
Right.
Because if you keep it too elevated, or some folks don't know how to act. If you keep it too rowdy, then somebody step on somebody's shoes, fight. Or if you keep them on the dance floor too much and don't know how to work them, bar make money. dance
So
floor.
you're literally controlling the
whole
He's
event.
controlling the whole
it's funny
event.
'cause it ain't like this is my first time ever talking to a DJ, but it's just crazy because I'm like, you're right. It's
He's
like,
breaking down
the
the
DJ's
science.
really, yes, that's what I'm
it
saying.
is.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
breaking down
This
the
is a real
science.
DJ that we're talking to right here, man.
Come
A
on,
real
man.
one
That
though.
right there makes it into that
Yeah.
if the promoter or the owner want to bring you back, it all depends on your performance. They look at, okay, he's on time. He's playing the cuts. You know what I'm saying? He's crowd participation on the mic, not on the mic too much. Because, people, they come to party. They don't come to hear you on the mic all night.
Correct.
And that's, that's one thing that, you go to some parties and the promoter up there, like
like he's the rapper.
Video.
Like he's a performer.
on the mic all night. Like, man, you're a promoter. They know, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be.
Go sit down and chill, man.
Go make sure the joint's going cool.
Yeah. Normally, normally when I used to come to I bring my own hype man. I don't get my hype man is just like if you decide seeing Jazzy Jeff, he bring his own MC with him.
Right.
His own MC know between his sets or whatnot how he rocking.
Yeah.
Because for one thing, the people came to hear the music. They didn't really come to hear you on the mic the whole night.
Correct.
They came to hear the music. Then you got to understand that if the crowd is not a real true hip hop crowd, they don't want to hear a bunch of cutting and scratching. Females don't want. Females want to hear the song.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you DJing to a bunch of fellas or whatnot, who's really just they know what the elements are that they hit, then you can, finesse it, and everything and show out a little bit. But 9 times out of 10, they came to hear the music, and if they know you as that DJ, they know you're gonna play the cuts. They coming to see you and know that you're gonna come play the cuts.
Hey man, you just actually enlightened me because you said how you make sure that the bar eats, the club eats.
That's what I'm saying. He's literally. He might have gave up too much game because he just displaying how the DJ.
I did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, man,
he's explaining how the DJ is
controls the whole atmosphere.
I know how to send them to the bar. I know how to send. Okay, they've been doing too much. Let me get them from the bar onto the floor to burn some of this off, and then it's like,
hey, hey, right there is some truth, man. Because that what makes the owner want to bring you back because I hope you're making money for the club.
I hope that anybody watching this, DJs out there,
is taking notes to what he's really saying, because
he just gave up some. He could have ran a seminar and charged.
He gave you the sauce.
Yeah.
He gave you the sauce.
We ain't even started yet. We just
correct. We just minutes into the interview, and we just splashed you.
He just gave up the whole the real DJ game, not just the DJ game.
Tell me this though, djd'doxx, because we know you do more than just clubs and festivals. You also do radio, correct?
Yeah, I'm the Chief Operations Officer of Blazing 420 WPAM. And it's online, internet radio.
Okay.
But we signed a deal with iHeart at the beginning of January.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
We're over 30 million listeners right now.
That's what's up. Y'all heard what he said. See, I love that you came on here, man, because you're letting our audience know and artists out there. Get this man your music. You just heard.
Right.
See, this is a plug coming straight from the town.
Mm-hmm.
But
straight from the city.
Bro, I've been, we talk. But I
don't understand that, but a lot of folks don't get it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, hip hop, what is it? Each one teach one.
True that.
Right.
True that.
The thing about it is the old heads always gave the knowledge. And when you become an old head, you bring it down, you trickle it down. And the thing about it is, some of us are just went and sat on the porch. We ain't out here giving the knowledge out no more. And I learned from Guy and Furl and a lot of my OGs from the town is like, well, especially by Southern upbringing, we always as black folks, I always get the knowledge. Break it down, give it to them, because if you don't, our kids and the kids after that, they're gonna be like, man, what we doing? And you see, you see what they doing, because a lot of the leadership, as they're not giving it out no more. They say, oh, I got it. Now you got to go get it. No, it's I got it. Here, let me give you some of this. Let me show you.
Yeah. Yeah,
and as I'm showing you, those kids don't want to hear you. I'm telling you.
Right.
And then, but you're not going to take me and show me also. It's like these phones got and these electronics got these kids messed up.
Oh my God.
So you gotta go and, now, all right, I'm going to take you here. Now I'm going to show you and tell you what you need to be doing. Then after that, now you got to obtain it. I'm not going to do it for you.
Right.
But I'm here if you need me. Right. So, and that's a lot what's going on now is that we done left the youth and left a lot of these cats out here. They try to go get it and they're getting it the wrong way. And
well, listen.
As far as the DJ game, you know what I'm saying? They want to undercut you because they don't know how to do the business.
Right.
So if we all come together and they all know the business and know how to do it, then you can get the same kind of pay that I'm getting.
Right.
Well, I mean, or get close to. You might not get what I'm getting because I might have a little bit longer experience.
Everybody's different. Yeah.
But if you know that, man, if I'm doing 5 hours, I shouldn't be walking out of there with no $150 if I'm doing 5 hours worth of work.
Right. Yeah.
I should be at least leaving out with maybe, especially if I got a good name and I work good. Mm-hmm. I'm walking out here with what I should be. And if every DJ work on that level, we all can work together. We all can get paid. Then it would be no undercutting or the promoters getting over on the DJs and not paying them what they should be paying and everything else. Now, if you coming in there, you getting too tossed and too slossy, you high and everything. And I'm speaking from experience because I used to do it. I used to be the one in there at the bar, toe up, outside smoking, not doing what I'm supposed to do. And when that reputation gets around, they be like, oh, man, yeah, djd'doxx is good. But, man, he going to do this. He going to do that.
He's a liability.
And when you're a liability, that stops the money from coming in for feeding your children.
Hey, man. I hope y'all listening to this, man.
Yeah, for real. Because
this is real talk, man. And before we continue, I want to give a special shout out to Furl, my folks, and Guy. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been in the game for a long time. Whoever don't know, ARS Records and Tape.
But say the name before it was ARS Records. Wasn't it Little Record Mart?
The Little Record Mart.
That was them,
Did they have the Little Record Mart?
Yeah, that was them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Little Record Mart, and then it's ARS.
ARS is the #1 mom and pop record store on the West Coast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From the artists in the town, from artists that came up from the Bay, from LA, everywhere.
Yes.
They went to ARS.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, see, that's town history and that's town business. That's why we do this on this platform, and so y'all can get the history so the young generation can understand who paved the way for y'all.
It's a lot. It's a lot. That's why I give homage to all the DJs that when I first got here and I listened to Q93, I heard Cun Love.
Yes, sir.
Right. Shout out to Cun Love.
You know what I'm saying? Then when I got here in the town, it was the DV1s. It was the Rockefellers or Oz Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shout out to DV1 too, man. That's...
it was my man who gave me my name was my man Reese Black.
Reese Black?
Yeah, Reese.
Okay.
Mo. You know what I'm saying? Mo gave me mine. Mo was and Razor. They were some of the most illest DJs, you know what I'm saying, that I was around. It's like I said, the Cup Fathers, the Top Spins.
What about DJ Supreme? Because DJ Supreme is one of the forefathers as well too.
Man, Supreme was like record knowledge. 45, the 45 king. He's the 45 king, you know what I'm saying, of the town. Then come on, Vitamin.
I was about to say, we got Vitamin D, because I'm realizing now we're just going down the list of Seattle DJs. So now I'm like,
B Mello, DJ B Mello.
B Mello from the crib. He from South Carolina.
Yeah, that's
Super Sam.
Super Sam as well.
Man, you had him on your album.
Yeah, I had him on the album.
I forgot
way back in the day, Mr. Benjamin.
Funk Daddy. I mean, it's like, man, you can keep going on.
You can keep moving on and on and on and on.
It's
shout out to anybody that we left out, because like I said, now we're just going down the list of Seattle DJs, and there's no way we can name all of them. Yeah, it's impossible.
My man CJ. I mean, it's so many town legends that I had the pleasure either being around, watching, or getting the knowledge from, and everything. And I was just a little hungry kid. I offended a lot of DJs because I was hungry. come in, shove them off the turntables, and wanted to fight.
You bullied them, huh?
Man, because I was hungry, and it was like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I was young. I was like, I didn't know how to work my way in. My way was, coming from the southeast, and we was bullies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you don't let me come on, you don't let me on, let me in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they nearly never understood that. So
how you feel about the new DJs today? Like one in, for instance, who's real popular right now, man, DJ Hove.
that's my youngster. That's
Yes, sir.
Hove is very hungry. He's a people DJ. He's the girl's favorite DJ, as he would say.
Shout out to Hov.
Hove, man, he's a blessing. He's a young man that will take that knowledge and run with it and fit it in where it fits him and suits him.
Correct. How you feel about like DJ Don G, DJ K5,
K5,
DJ Blue?
all of them dope.
Dope. Because those is Tacoma DJs who gets around. You know what I'm saying, and do their thing
and actively working.
Yes, actively working.
And you know, what I'm saying K5, Don G, hustlers. They
yes,
sir. They working. They doing their thing. And I mean, just like I say, from all the Tacoma DJs all the way up I-5, I've had a chance to work with almost every DJ in the town.
What about DJ Numbers?
Numbers, man, that's another brother that needs to be talked about. And I just talked to him a couple of weeks ago about he sells insurance. Well, no, that's Jig. That's his brother Jig. Jig the president. But Numbers is dope. But they both of them, and even talk about Jig. Jig, all DJs, we need insurance. He sell insurance. We need insurance. You know what I'm saying? The equipment gets stolen out the car.
Yeah, you need that.
Jig for prayers, but him and Numbers, that's all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how does it feel? I guess it's like a side question just came up, but how does it feel seeing like how we just went from naming the DJs that's been in the game to naming some of the newer ones, and you're seeing them come into the game, but you're still literally in the middle of the game yourself. So it's like, how does that make you feel just looking at it like, I was just there, but really you still there? You know what I mean? It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm old now. I remember when I was, you know what I mean? You're still doing it.
Just like I say, man, I still got my Yodas and my Jedi Masters.
Yeah.
I still got Guy. I still got, you know, saying a lot of the OGs and a lot of the things that they taught me and showed me, and I try to implement that same thing. Like, Hove and Taz was DJing this weekend for the Splash Fest. You know what I'm saying, for Nikita and them's joint. And I'm in there, and you know, I always, when I'm seeing the young DJs, they doing their thing, and if I'm listening to sound don't sound good, I'll be like, hey nephew, check this out. Tweak this down, turn this down a little bit. Your sound, you know what I'm saying? And go up and just don't let them sit up there sound bad and look bad. Hey bro, your mic is too high. You got too much bass. Your music ain't clear enough. And they be like, okay, OG, appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? And then, boo, after I come over and give them a little bit of love, and, you know, and all that, and I let them go. I don't, you know, and that's it. And they give me my love and give me my homage as I walk through the door and everything else. Swing was on the mic. And, you know, I mean, it was nothing but love out there. They did their thing. And today in the DJ chat, I was like, man, shout out to Taz and Hov. You know what I'm saying? They held it down. They did their thing. So it's like,
that's what's up, man.
That's what we all got to do. We got to keep doing that. Show up, regardless if it's your event or not. Show up. Show some love.
Support.
It's peace.
And that don't cost no money. That's free.
No money at all.
Unless it's a cover charge.
Hey, man. Tell me this, though. If you could remix any song from history, which one would you choose and why?
Man, that is one of the most hardest questions I've ever I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite songs was Busta Rhymes' Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
Ooh-wee.
And the reason why is because when Busta first went solo, and Teezy and shout out to Teezy and shout out to Ghetto Press, when they had the one joint down there under the rail downtown.
Yeah, you talking about what was that club over there It was right off the freeway.
No, it was down. No, it was down
Or was
under
it-
the rail.
Under the rail?
Yeah, it was
Like an alley or something.
That was the club, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Under the rail.
I don't know if it was called under the
I
rail,
don't know.
but
I was
okay.
young, but I know what he's talking about though.
Buster came through
Okay.
and they had the Loonies, and I happened to be DJing, and I got a chance to DJ for Busta Rhymes that night. You know what I'm saying? And that was like, and ever since then, that was one of, because I was only a kid. I had maybe 8, 9, 10 records. Come in, man, let me get on.
Yeah.
And but then my man, God damn, I was just trying to remember his name. Super Dave.
Okay.
He had a mobile DJ service.
Okay.
And that was one of the songs that I would always have to play was, and I would take, and he'll send me on these gigs. I'm way over there across the water, and I'm taking, put your hands where my eyes can see over Britney Spears. Oh baby, baby. And then the white folks was like, what in the hell is this? And they just got there just,
Yeah.
and like, but yeah, Buster, put your hands where my eyes can see. That was one of the records that, man, that I just knew I had to play every time when I was young, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's
But
up.
you know, now it's just, now the way Serato and everything is doing, I'm doing remixes to everything.
It don't make a difference.
You know what?
now.
I was gonna get into that question as far as the way it is now, like, because it seemed like just in conversation with DJs, everybody has a different thought. Like, what do you think? Basically, the way it is now, how I know you remember walking in with crates of records and
You done helped me.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, I used
So-
to come in with the 8, 9, 10 crates of records, the turntables, the mixer.
You don't gotta do that no more.
And then no, but I mean, but for us,
That's a part of the
some
culture.
of us, we feel that there's no shame against the younger DJs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that if you went back when we was carrying the big PVCs
Oh my God,
and the
yeah.
heavy amps,
Right,
the turntables, the mixers, we had to bring the party.
right, yeah,
We had to promote the party and we had to bring the party.
right.
So if you went, especially when you was over at Cleveland before they remodel it, and you had to go up all them stairs
Oh yeah.
to go to the gym with them heavy speakers
Right.
and the turntables
Yeah.
and the mixers and the amps and everything and all that, and the 10 crates of records and
Right.
everything. And then after you do the party, you had to turn around, break all that down, put it in the car, and go
Yeah.
do another party.
Right. Yeah.
If you didn't,
That's like where you had to be out selling CD out your trunk,
Yeah.
hand to hand,
Yeah.
because there was no internet.
Right. Yeah.
you did not come from that era, then we feel that we're not saying that you're not a DJ,
Right. Yeah.
but we say, hey man, we paved the way. If you didn't know how to take that eraser, and if especially when you got techniques, and you weren't getting that connection, and you got to take that eraser, stick it in the tone arm bar, or you got to lick the back of the needle before you stick it in there, and make sure you had that connection, or make sure your turntables was grounded before you got with Porter Rock, my man DJ Porter Rock, and get them, because you go in and to your turntables and rewire them and eternally ground your ground wires. So only thing you got to do is plug your RCAs in.
Right.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And that's my brother. I got to make sure I get a lot of Porter Rock. That's my brother from Brooklyn. He's out here. He taught me a whole lot. But if you weren't doing none of that, the only thing you got to do is plug in a USB and plug your power into your laptop and pull your controller
So
out.
it's like a fine line between like the feeling like a grumpy old man and also respecting the, you know what I mean? I don't even know if I'm even explaining myself correctly. You know what I mean?
And even going,
Yeah.
just like I said, even going that line, got to give much love to Love Sick Larry.
Oh yeah, Love Sick Larry, most definitely. That's one DJ that's been around here like you. He's like a fossil, man.
But and that was, then just like I said, when I got here, it was the Cons, it was the Love Sick Larrys, it was all the town legends.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
and you had to give some type of love. You had to. They demanded respect, and that was their time. So,
But
you know,
those are the ones that's really paving the way for the new generation, and they need to know this
yeah.
because they don't respect the cats who actually paving the way for them, man.
But the thing about that is, that's why I said the old heads they gotta get off of that. This is what I did for the culture, and still come out and get our love to the young ones.
That's true. Get off the porch, like you said.
And that's one thing that I'm not preaching it, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not booked and running around crazy like I am, I'm trying to go and show some love to the young folks and pull up, you know what I'm saying, and making that something that we all need to do. And, and I mean, amongst being a father and everything else. And,
right. Like you got your little one with you right now.
Just try. Just pull up. What's up, baby? How you doing, man? Good to see you. You know what I'm saying? Take a picture with them because you might be gone the next week. And they be like, man, you know what? Man, OG used to come through. I got a picture with him.
Right.
True that.
Man,
true that. Real spit. This real spit.
So, man, take time out and go see these young folks. You know what I'm saying?
Real spit.
If you see them up there and they sound ain't right, hey. And if they respect you enough, they'll listen to you.
Right. That's the thing. Yeah.
But if you're not, they don't respect you because you ain't showing up.
Are there any DJ? I've never asked any DJ this question. Is there anybody that still has the crates of records that shows up to gigs like that?
There's plenty of DJs.
Because I personally haven't seen them myself.
There's plenty of DJs that still spin vinyl.
Okay.
Right. But they're still on the laptop, but they still spinning vinyl on the turntables.
I think I've seen a mixture one time. I think now that I'm really thinking about it, I've seen someone with a few. Yeah. But they still had the new age stuff too, and everything was loaded up.
You still got DJs that spinning. It's Serato, but they still bringing the techs out.
Right.
And they still getting down.
Right. Okay.
But just like I say, getting to my age, hey, I'm taking the less as possible.
He said the less as possible.
I mean, for me now, it's like you got to pay me to bring out them techniques.
Right.
And it ain't just about just paying me. You got to pay me to lift them heavy turntables. Right.
Do you see any younger DJs doing that?
Yeah, there's some of the younger DJs
that are under the old school banner.
They still bringing them out. But I did it for years, so I I learned my golden jacket in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. They were like, "Hey man, I'm about to grab this djd'doxx. Laptop bag." But I'm still, when I come and set up, I'm coming and set, making sure my speaker game is straight.
Right.
Making sure I got my monitor. Yeah. I'm making sure, everything as far as what I'm supposed to do to get out, I'm looking.
Okay. That's segues into the.
But you get that rain one, I'm not bringing, if you're not paying for that rain one, I'm not bringing that out.
I'm not even thinking about doing all that.
If you're not paying me to bring out no turntables, I'm not bringing that out.
Right.
And that's, I'm talking about some thousands. I'm not just hey son, come on with your daddy today. Yeah. You see what I used to do for you when I used to, Dad, these is heavy. I know.
Yeah.
No, we need to utilize them muscles on you right now. But you utilize them young muscles.
Speaking of all that, now let's go back into your DJing days. Like, what's the most epic mistakes you've ever made in front of a crowd, and how'd you recover from it?
Man, wow.
Take your time, man. Take your time, man.
Was there a lot of mistakes?
No.
No, just
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing you could say,
it could be something in the early days.
You can say as a mistake is maybe knocking the needle off the record.
Right.
Or taking like now using the controllers or whatnot. You got one song on this deck and you strolling through and you're not paying attention. And this next song that you about to pick to put on this deck, you put it on that deck that the song, and I'm talking about the club is jumping.
Oh man, changed the whole.
And they're like, and then you got to be quick on your feet to think, hit him with the horn or something. All right, everybody, take this back.
Real fast.
All the fuckers, you know what I'm saying? And then, hold on.
You gotta spit it up fast.
And bring it back. Yeah, I just had to get y'all real quick. Back to the man. You got to be quick on your.
You start announcing bar specials and shit.
Right now, here, Larry, $2 you got it from 9 to 11. Everybody run to the bar.
Get yourself in order.
Man, yeah, so man,
Yeah, for real, man.
so you gotta be, man, your brain, and that's what I meant when I go back to when people come up to you.
Yeah.
Right now, back then we was on the records.
Right.
Now we're in front of a laptop.
Yep.
With thousands upon thousands upon thousands of songs in your face.
Right.
And your mind is not thinking of, hey man, what's up? No. Yeah. My mind is like, man, what next song am I about to play? Okay, the ladies is on the dance floor. Do I go to some Beyonce right now? Oh, right. Do I go to that? Do I go to some West Coast? Do I go to some East Coast? Where do I go right now to take this party to the next level?
Right.
So it's like, your mind is always moving. You see somebody, man, you see Maury Bass One walk in the building. Man, Mark, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? You constantly looking and paying attention. What's going on? All the sexy ladies in the house. Let me hear you scream.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you constantly performing.
Hey, hey man, that DJing sound kind of difficult, man.
I know.
The way you breaking it down is like you gotta be real observant of your surroundings when you be in the place.
But that depends on what DJ. Certain DJs don't like to talk. Certain DJs got their hype man to do that. Some DJs just want to come and play music. But if you that Kid Capri,
right?
Well, you up there, you rocking, you can get on the mic and do all. Then you're party rocker.
That's what's up.
Rockefeller, myself. It's DJs that we can come back there playing a song, come out there and do a whole dance routine, and then come back there and get back on the table.
Right. Yeah.
Get back, getting to what it is. I see why the DJ is important now to a event, because I used to always say, you guys paid the DJ more than you paying the artist.
Right. Yeah.
But that's the thing. Hip hop started with the who? The DJ.
The DJ.
MC and the DJ.
No, just the DJ.
Yeah.
Then the MC.
Okay,
came.
right. So the DJ and then the MC.
So, but
that's why it's called an MC, the master of ceremony. Yeah.
But then, so then it's like, with that, if y'all game is connected.
Right. Yeah.
It's a show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
But when you ain't got a good host or you ain't got a good MC, you got to do it all.
Yeah, right. And that's when you get the DJs, Kid Capris and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? We can name a million of them. Yeah.
So,
man, that DJing is work, man.
You know, man, from how he's busting it down right now, man. You gotta be on point.
Right. Yeah, all the way down
to, especially if you want to get paid.
Yeah, because I'm seeing how I'm gonna go back to when you said you control the crowd, send them to the bar, send them go get something to eat,
bring them back on the
floor, and bring them back on the floor after they done got full or tipsy.
No,
that's what you call observation,
right? And knowing who's in the house at all times and who's walking in the door.
That made me gain a whole lot more respect for the DJ,
right?
Man. Knowing what you guys really got to do.
And I've known you for years
to be a great
we never
DJ.
Talk like this, so it's like, wow, that's crazy.
I'm talking about being a great DJ, though.
Yeah,
somebody that folks is gonna come out when your name is on the bill.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, can you tell us your most ridiculous request as a DJ? And have you ever had a fan or person come up to you just on some ridiculousness, and how did you handle yourself or the situation?
Now, at my older age now, I mean, I'll be 50 next year. So back in my younger days, I didn't care. I was hyphy with it. I didn't care if we started fighting or whatever. But
why you in the middle of DJ? Yeah. I've seen that too. So waiting for the
but just like I said, when you got your Jedi Masters, you know what I'm saying, they talk to you and they start teaching you certain things. It is also customer service in some ways. And yes, it's aggravating when you're up there doing your job, because then I have to break down to some people when they come up and they're, and I'm in the middle of doing my job. I say, when you go to a concert, do you jump up on the stage and ask Jay-Z for a request?
That's real. No, because they don't.
But then I was DJing at one club, and the promoter came in the DJ booth, and he brought the person with me and said, man, they want to hear this. I said, me knowing what I know, I said, well, nobody knows the song. And I said, if I play the song, it's going to clear the dance floor. He said, how do you know? I said, tell him to pay me $100 and I'll play the song. He gave me $100. I played the song and the dance floor cleared.
Wow.
And
that affects you.
And I got on the mic and I told the promoter right then and there, I said, see, I told you so. And I went back to playing the other song I was playing.
Wow. you still had the 100?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's parking at that 100. Like, hey, man, I told you. Yeah. I try to warn you.
That was an expensive mistake.
But you coming to me, so, hey, man, you brought the promoter with you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take your money and show you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's real, man.
But no, I've had cats come up to the DJ booth and unfortunately, it's in the town. They think that they superstar and they think that everybody know their music and I be like, bro, nobody don't know your music. Man, they know I'm from the town, you know. They, and I be like, bro, they don't know you. I'm not about to. They came to hear what's cracking right now. You did no promotions. You ain't marketed you just came out the studio with it. You ain't even mastered the track yet.
We was kind of talking about that before you got here. Just sometimes artists, they ain't thinking it all the way through.
We've had this conversation.
We were talking about ourselves not thinking things all the way through.
And they, you know what I'm saying? They know who you are.
Yeah.
The only time you came to the club is because I got it cracking and we got it cracking right now.
Right.
But you ain't been coming to support.
Right.
You just want to hear me play your song to a whole bunch of people that in your own city don't even know that you're even an artist.
Right. Even if they know you.
So it's like you haven't did no marketing, you ain't did no promotion, you ain't shot no video. You ain't even got it in 20 people's cars for them to even say, man, that's the next, that's
real talk. Artists out there, y'all need to hear what this man's saying. If you don't even got it in 20 people's cars, I ain't even gonna say 22. Yeah. I'm gonna give them 2 people.
20 is a lot.
But I mean, even with that, out of all the DJs that I've named that has a staple in hip hop in the town, y'all won't even gather us in one room and have a meet and greet and play your song and say, man, will you play my record? Will you support my record?
Right.
That's real tough.
Get behind my record.
That's real tough.
And then, but you want to come on the night that the club, I got 300, 400 people in the club.
Yeah.
And you want me to stop playing whatever, then do the new hottest track or all the music that they know that they come to kick it and get it, and play this one song that you got and only but you, your auntie, and your grandmama know, oh, that's my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, man, your homie that's gonna tell you, man, you know what, man, you about to blow, man. And the song is trash.
I'm not even gonna.
Hey, we all been there before.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been that.
I've done that too.
I get mad that the DJ won't play it.
That's real tough. Now you fighting on the stage like
But baby, one thing I can tell you about this man right here, man. He didn't give 2 F's, man.
At all.
About like you coming up there talking about this and that and this, because he gonna look at you and say G.
Yeah.
Now, how you want to do this, man? Because I ain't finna sit here and go back and forth with you about nothing.
Nothing.
But that what made cats respect you, though, man.
I just was like, man, I've been the artist. Woo. I wasn't even gonna get specific and say I've been that artist with you. I have.
It's real talk,
man. Come on, man. Woo, man. He acting funny, man. And he don't give no F's.
Hey, man.
I'm talking like he got your back to the fullest on anything else.
Yeah, but when it comes to his
You
class,
trying, like you said, what you doing bothering me? But I have been there, even with other DJs. I've been there.
But now we can joke, you know, shits and giggles.
Now that we don't go
right, because
you know what I'm saying?
we all know that.
You know, the city,
right, and understand the process.
That same card that you pull in your city, you can't go to Chicago and pull that.
No, you better not even try.
And pull that same card.
You better not even try.
You can't go to New York and put a. You can't go to LA and do that. You can't go to Atlanta and do that. You can't go to Texas and do that. You can't go to Florida and do that. And those are the major main cities that
the hub of music.
The hub of music.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle, yeah, we've been a hub, but this has been more of a corporate city.
Correct.
Yes, we've had the Ray Charles, we've had the Sir Mix-a-Lots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we're basketball country. We're Microsoft. We're
right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're the Sonics. We're the Mariners.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? They're not really gonna let.
No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Say it. Just say it.
Not no real ones.
Say it.
Come on,
you
man.
Know what I'm saying?
Say what we've been preaching the whole time.
And I mean, but we got some phenomenal artists.
Phenomenal artists.
I'm talking about phenomenal artists.
Yes, sir.
And I'm talking about from hip hop to R&B, neo soul,
every genre.
The Kurt Cobains, I'm talking about everything.
Every genre you could think.
And we're looked upon in the industry as a BC market.
A C market,
no.
D market.
You know,
no B market.
No, we'll be now.
I'm gonna give you a think we'll be now.
We'll be now because you know why? The major boys is playing in our backyard.
Oh, they've been here in our backyard.
No, Kendrick just sold 14.8 million.
Yeah, at the stadium.
Yeah, so that means that we got the support here. Is just now that we got to start supporting ourselves and start supporting each other. That's what we don't do.
Yeah.
Like I just
correct.
Under my club night is cracking, but you won't call me up a couple of days or a week or anything before my club night. You see the flyers out there, anything like djd'doxx. Can we have a sit down? I need you to hear my record. Can you get my record in somewhere in your set?
Correct.
They're not doing that. So when we start moving in New York, them cats, as soon as they get the song mastered, they in the studio, everything, they already talking to Funk Flex. They already talking to They're already talking to all the DJs. They actually asking them to come to the studio session. Hey, give me your input.
Right.
On this record.
How do you see this? What do you see? Because now we know DJs got a whole different set of eyes.
Before the actual artist.
You right about that.
Come on, man. Vital, man. Come on, look. 50 got him all on what?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Say no more. Jake won.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. Our producer, Henny, the business.
Yeah, we were just talking about the business. We were just talking about them.
Come on, man. So it's like, man, we got it. It is here. We just got to quit doubting ourselves and stop hating on each other and come together, bro. That's one thing that, and for the life of me, we talk about is only so many black folks here, but I mean, okay, if it ain't that many, it shouldn't be that hard for us to get together.
Say that again. Yeah. Say that again, man.
I mean, come on, man.
It shouldn't be that hard for us to get together. So why is it so many crabs in the barrel? Like
that's what's been happening, bro. And it just takes somebody like myself right now on this platform. I put in the work. I've done it. I understand. But that crabs in the bucket method that, I'm only running with my team or I'm only putting on my homies or whatnot.
Right, yeah.
Then you got You got the superstar over there that you won't even go, oh, I think he's too cocky. Oh, I think he, and won't go over there. My thing is, there's djd'doxx, and then there's who I really am. And if you don't even come to even know what my actual name is,
Correct.
then you don't know me. You just know
djd'doxx. That's it.
But
so you don't know me personally.
Don't know that I feed the homeless. Don't know that I give you the shirt off my back. Don't know that, you know what I'm saying? You only know what somebody pillow talk and told you.
Correct. Or they only saw what was on a flyer or saw you at the club.
Right.
That was it.
Or this is my major thing. They quick to say what you did to them, but they won't say what they did to you.
Correct.
For you to act the way you had to act.
Correct.
In the situation when they got shoved off the stage. And that's the number one thing. Oh, djd'doxx shoved me off the stage. Well, what was you doing up on the stage, messing or doing with it for him to have to?
Right.
No, ain't nobody gonna take their responsibility for their end.
They're never gonna take, but they gonna say, and I heard, and instead of you coming and understanding that, hey man, you were kind of wrong about this dude. And then the thing about it is, the only thing you got to do is grow up, mature. If you did do it, apologize move on. And if you haven't matured and elevated from what I did maybe 20 years ago, to seeing what I've done, now continue to keep doing,
right?
Because you're still relevant in 2025. That's the thing,
and not saying, bro. Live right here. Not saying that I didn't do no wrong. Not saying that I might not have offended anybody or whatnot. But still within that, I'm a man. And I'm man enough to say, yeah, if I did it, and if I, you know what I'm saying? But it's a cause and reason, but you can't just go hit a car outside and expect the person to get out that car
and go crazy on you. Yeah. Exactly, man. Exactly.
So
exactly.
What's the best advice you ever received about being a sourceful DJ, and who gave it to you?
Hold on, say that again.
I'm saying, what's the best advice you've ever received about being a sourceful DJ, and who gave it to you?
Man, I have so many that gave it to me, man.
And I had so many Yodas, and there's not really a one. Man, nobody gave you that advice that's like, man, I never forgot that.
Just like I had to say, bro, from my blood, my cousin Rob,
right,
from Guy, from Furl, from Cutfather, from Funk Daddy, from Mo, from Razor, from Lovesick Larry.
Man, that list can go on and on and on and on and on.
I'm talking about Grandmaster Caz.
Right.
One of the founding forefathers of hip hop. Slick Rick. Snoop. I can keep going on and on and on, man.
All day.
About cats who have given me this thing, I call it, I love hip hop. And the one most, and I gotta pause when I kind of say this because it's a tearjerker for me. And the only reason why I've been doing this is my mother.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for my mom, who took me to my gigs, took me to all the concerts,
yeah,
I wouldn't be doing this shit.
So your mom was your biggest inspiration, man, and your biggest supporter.
Right.
God rest my mom's soul, man.
Rest in peace, moms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, before we get out of here, man, because, you know, we don't want to hold you up too long. And thank you for coming to bless us on the platform, man. Is there any advice that you can give a up and coming DJ that wants to get into the DJ scene and let our audience know where they can find you at if they want to book you for any type of events?
Man, find your OGs that's still doing
Right.
it. Find the ones that will take that time out to give you that knowledge and those blessings. And listen, I got a young lady over here, DJ Coco Pop. She just walked in with her daughter.
Okay.
And I got a mobile DJ service called Omega Mobile DJs that me and my cousin started. Because I brought my cousin back, who he's 55 now, who I watch. And that's the reason why I've been doing what I've been doing. Now we got the business, and I motivated and brought him back to DJ because he seen me continuing to do what I've been doing. But I blessed and put her on at the 2025 all-white party out of John and that Winners house. And she been watching me ever since she was.
Yay, tall. Huh?
Right.
So for that, and I've always tried to get the knowledge, but I'm not going to chase you to make you come get this knowledge, what I got to get. You got to show me that you want it. You got to, man, be on the back of my heels.
Let them know where they can find you at to chase you down.
Man, you
Don't want to do it.
Google me
on the
man.
back of your heels.
But you can. I'm always on my Instagram, man. You can find me at djd'doxx on Instagram, or the world famous djd'doxx, or Omega Mobile DJs, or Stop Playing Promotions, or DCB, them Clinton Boys, or you can find me on Blazing 420 WPAM. I don't put my government name out there really on social media.
You ain't supposed to.
But on Facebook, you can find me under my two last name of my whole family generation, under Clinton Davis.
Right.
But I'm over 5,000 on there, so I can't add no more people. But you can try to send me a message on there.
They can follow you though on there.
They can follow, yeah.
Even though you can't add them as a friend, they can follow you.
But you can Google me also. I'm not hard to find. I'll pick my phone up if you get my number. I'm not going to give my number out like Mike Jones.
He's around. DJ djd'doxx, he's around.
But man, I'm here, man. I ain't got nothing but love for the town because it's just old country boy from South Carolina came to the Northwest of Seattle, Washington. And I ain't got nothing but love since I've been here, man.
Right.
Nothing but love.
Nothing but love.
Shout out to South Carolina.
On that note, thank you for coming to the platform, man.
Yes,
thank you for
peace,
blessing us with all your
music
knowledge.
is real, baby. I mean,
yes, sir.
Not
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we gonna leave y'all with this. Seattle music is real. Talk. Seattle music is real. This ain't a game. It's a movement.
Seattle music is real talk.